Hello everyone and welcome to Lovella's Coloring. We will be coloring the 7th day in this advent calendar, which is illustrated by Chihiro Shiomi. The link to her Etsy store and to this illustration can be found down below in the video description. So we will be coloring in day 7. So here is 7 right beside this door. So I will be coloring this part, the lantern up here and the windows, and I'm going to see how much time we have left, see if maybe I can do this part, but we will see. I might leave it for day 10 because day 10 is just this little window right over here. So yeah, I'm going to change the angle and we'll go ahead get started from there. Okay, so just a few things to let you know. Again, it's Monday, so construction has continued again. They just had Sunday off, so you may hear beeping and some rumbling in the background, hopefully not. And also my son is here with me as I record, so he may pop up in this video. So I'm going to start off with the lamp right over here, and I'm going to be coloring it in with the lamp black number 511. So I'm just trying to give it a black metallic look. Not really too much like shading or anything, just filling it in, I guess, just a little bit. So right there, and because it's a lantern, I want to have or give it like a little glow. So I'm going to start off with, I think in cream 127. I'll go ahead and try that one. I'm going to put this on stuff that I think the lamp or the light from the lamp would hit. Not so far. I'm just going kind of like a halo around it. So this is with the cream and then just a little on there. And then I'm come in with the ivory and just inside it there. I'm not sure what's inside here, so I'm just gonna color that yellow. Can't really tell. So like that. So I'm going to color this part. I am not sure what that is, so I'm just going to color it as if it's like just a wood piece up there. So I'll be using brown 099 and burnt umber 180. Bless you. So if you haven't watched any of my other Advent videos, I am using the Holbein Artist colored pencils to color in this illustration. So I already have my colors set and picked out from the first few days. I think there was only one that I added, and I think it was a red color. I'll bring it out in a second. So yeah, so I'm starting off with the brown there, and then burnt umber. Yeah, I'm not sure what this thing that's sticking out is, so I'm just making it a piece of wood on top of the doorway. like that. Oops. Add a little bit more brown. I just want to add little lines to it, kind of like you know, the wood has all those lines on it, so I just add a little bit right there, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So with the doorway, I want a red doorway, but the outside part, the trim of the doorway, I'm gonna make it white. So I'm gonna bring out my grays and start off with the cool gray number 4, and just start from the bottom right here. Go here. Oops. Usually I'm turning my page by now just to get a better angle. Just turn my body there. And then on this side, I'm just turning my pencils just to get that pointier edge. There. And then I'm going to come in with the other cool gray, number 2, after this one, and just kind of smooth out the cool gray 4 that I laid down there. I'm going to go to the inside part of this. I'm going to redo the dark lines after I color in the red. Okay, so the gray for the windows here, because it's thinner, I'm not going to worry about like the same outline I did here. I'm just going to go like that. I was debating about how I would color the inside part, like right over here. Should I just make it black, or yeah, I'm gonna decide that at the end. Just put this in here first. I come back with the lamp black for this one. And then on this side, yeah, I think I said it before where sometimes if I'm at a point where I can't decide what colors or anything, I like either stop, take a look at it, walk away. Sometimes I just take a picture of it and then work on something else. Just want to just darken this part. The outline here. Okay, so the door is going to be red, and my reds are carmine, burgundy, and raisin. So burgundy was the one, the extra one, the last one that I brought in, the last new color, and I brought it in for the roof. So with the red, I do want it to be a lot more red compared to the way I colored the roof. So I'm gonna lay a base of the carmine. I'm just going to lightly color it in first and then come in darker. I just want to make sure how I want to lay down the how I'm gonna color in the red door, especially like when the light is shining this way from the lantern. So I just go lighter. Where to place my shadow. So I just like laying a base layer. Put this on. I still don't know what to color the rabbit so that he would or she would stick out. Hopefully we'll see. So let me see. I think I'll start from here first. I'm just gonna go in darker with the red. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use the burgundy yet. I'm gonna see. I want it a lot more red, but not as bright as the signal red, the other red that I have. I think I said earlier that I wanted to use that red as a for the smaller, finer details. Yeah, so I want to see how light I want to make this. I don't want it to turn orange, mixing the yellow with the red, so it's kind of... see, kind of like make an outline here. Sorry if I'm sniffling. It's getting colder now after our week of sun, so again, just getting used to the change of weather. Just get lighter as I get up to this section. So I do have a Christmas question. It is, like, as a child, did you open your Christmas presents as soon as you wake up Christmas morning, or did your parents make you wait? So when I was growing up, it depends on when we went to Mass. So if we went to morning Mass, we would have to wait till after lunch to even open our presents. If we well, actually, thinking back, even if we went to midnight Mass or even the children's Mass, my mom somehow got us to wait until like after lunch, after we've all eaten, before we would open our presents. So yeah, even till now, my parents, like, they would wait till after lunch. I remember 2 years ago, my sister was she was at my parents for Christmas, And we've been like texting each other back and forth, and I was asking her, have you guys opened your presents yet? Because I wanted to see if they liked the gifts that we gave them. So, and my sister was like, we haven't opened our presents yet. And they went to church early in the morning, so I knew that they were going to be a little bit late, but it was already almost like dinner time, almost like 4 or 5 o'clock, and they still haven't opened their gifts. They kind of forgot, I guess. I don't know. But my sister didn't, and she's like waiting patiently to open her gifts. And so I had to talk to my mom, like, Mom, let her open her gifts. So, yeah. So I got to FaceTime with my sister and my family and finally get to see them open their gifts. For my family with my kids here, we have to have at least breakfast. I mean, I kind of am like my mom, where I want us to have at least eaten something. But like church, we always go to midnight mass, or actually with the younger kids, we started going to the kids mass, the 7:30 mass. But this year, probably we'll just do the online one, which is not like the same, but at least we can see it online. So just thankful for that. And yeah, so I as long as we eat breakfast first, my husband and I would make a big breakfast, and after we eat, then they can start opening their present. Usually it's just the kids first. I record everything. I make sure I make a video of them saying thank you to whoever gifted the presents to them, and then my husband and I, or the adults, go next, and the grandparents. Kind of same. When we spent Christmas at my parents' house last year, my mom made us wait till after lunch, I think. Or wait, no, I think she had us eat breakfast first, but we had to wait till my brother arrived because he was staying at his in-laws' house. So we were waiting for my sister-in-law and my brother to arrive before the kids opened their presents. But good thing they were patient. I mean, we had the karaoke on, so we were singing, we were eating, and just hanging out. I think that's the one thing that we're gonna miss, But I have to be thankful that compared to like how many years ago, 20 years ago, we didn't have FaceTime, we didn't have Zoom. So I'm just grateful that we have at least that to keep in touch with our loved ones, and in a way spend time with them, even though it's through a machine. So I'm not gonna use the, what is that called, burgundy. I'm just gonna come in with the raisin just to darken the sides here. And because I already did like a whole layer of the red, only a slight color of the raisin will show up, and it's a good way to add shadow. It doesn't come out as heavy because there's already so much of the red wax from the pencil. I know there's a Holbein melts to kind of like blend all the colors together. We can't get it here, or if you can, what is it? I think you have to pay shipping even though you have Prime. but I think there's also the sponge one. But when I've read the reviews, a lot of people were saying that they received a dry sponge, and I don't think it's supposed to be dry. I haven't tried Gamsol with the Holbeins, but I mean, for me, I like the way it colors anyways. I don't mind the little speckles. It's not as bad as when I color with the Prismas. With the Prismas, it makes me, I feel like I have to burnish it pretty much. But with this one, not so much. I think it's kind of like the Faber-Castell Polychromos. That's how I feel that these Holbeins kind of color alike. But that's my opinion on them. So just a little bit down here. Then I can come back again with a little bit more red. See if I can lay down a little bit more color, especially here in the bottom. And just do this. So I'm just going in circles to give me, try to get an even layer. So I tried to get more red onto the door. So, did I finish answering my Christmas one? But yeah, so after lunch or after breakfast is when we usually open our presents. I'm not sure if I said it, but I think there was a question about who's the hardest to pick for or to buy presents for, and I was saying like my husband, my kids are, but I guess my husband already went ahead and bought the older kids their Christmas presents. And when I found out what it was, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stick with stocking stuffers. Like, I think what he gave them, what he got them from Black Friday, I was like, okay, they're not gonna get like anything else. I mean, they don't really need anything else. Being at home, they have what they need, so I don't mind getting. It's kind of fun, to find stuff to just stick in their stockings. I like shopping the bargain ones, the dollar section, the Target, of Walmart. Which reminds me, I have to stop by Walmart just in case, because COVID, it's spreading faster, I guess, and more people are heading to the hospitals, which is, I'm praying for everyone there, and especially for the nurses and the doctors. They've been working hard trying to help everyone, and I've seen interviews of some of the doctors and the nurses, how it's like, it's mentally, not just physically hard, but it's also mentally hard. So it kind of, yeah. So praying for everyone, anyone and everyone that's affected by this pandemic. I mean, you don't have to be personally affected by it. You are affected by it, but some are just closer than others. And just feel for them, and just pray and hope this is over soon, and that everyone can work together. Okay, so I'm gonna do the hearts. I'm still kind of undecided with the rabbit. Not sure. So the hearts is fuchsia. It's the same color. I'm just gonna do the same color for all the hearts in this page, which is fuchsia and then cherry blossom. I always try to make them look bubbly, so just quickly. I don't know why I spent so much time. I think I kind of get lost in coloring. Just trying to bring out those little individual like things in the page. I just like seeing them pop out. I don't know if that's dirt or that was there. There. And then, okay, so I have ivory and raw umber. I did sharpen it. I used my doll 133. Starting off with the raw umber. These are really small, so just making C's on the balls here. And then coming in with the ivory and just coloring that in. Yeah, I really like the doll 133. Doesn't leave any dents. These dents here are from the what is it? The Derwent. Derwent is very good. It leaves an even sharper point. But you know, with the doll, I don't have to worry about the dents on the pencil. Excuse me. Okay. So I think that's the doorknob over here. So I'm just going to come in with the lamp black. I'm not totally coloring it in, just leaving enough to make it look like there is a handle over there. And then the ribbons. Okay, so here are my gold colors, which is cream 127, yellow ochre 153, and cocoa 098. So I'm just going to lay down the cocoa first. It's small, so I'm just going to put where I think the shadow parts are. Come in with the yellow ochre. So I'm going over the cocoa part and just blending them together right there. And then I'm going to come in with the cream right there. So the background, I'm just going to, let me start off with the horizon blue. It's barely anything. I'm just gonna fill it in. I'm thinking I'm just gonna make it like a brown bunny, because I don't know, I just can't think of color, and plus it'll make the bunny stick out more. I just brought out the smoke blue to add a little bit more, because the horizon blue is not that much, so just going over it too. Not hard, I'm just going lightly. I don't want to go too hard, that'll be too much. So I think that's good. I'm gonna go a little bit darker down here. There. Let me just do the bunny really quick, which it is. Okay, I am back. I am going in with the brown and burnt umber. So let's go ahead and color in the rabbit. Just lightly. Coming in with the burnt umber. I think that's a paw. There. So color in just a little bit of the brown. I'm gonna come in now with the ivory and just smooth out that brown a little bit. Add a little more burnt umber on this side. Fuchsia, just want to add a little bit pink there, on the nose, mouth, ears. There you go. And then I think I'm just gonna go black. I can't. Where did I put it? So here is a lamp black. So it's like I can't get in there. This one, just maybe leave it as a white trim around the window. No, that's the wrong gray. So here's a cool gray. There. So I'll do the same here. Just gonna go. I should color those windows in kind of the same as I did that one. So I'm going in with horizon blue. Just filling it in. Then the smoke blue. Right here. I'm going to do the same to this windows. And then I'm going to color in the those little things black. I was thinking like maybe coming in with a glaze, but the glaze would, I think, be too dark. For me. It'll stand out too much, I think. I'm using the smoke gray like it's a shadow of the frame. Here. Okay, so I'm going to come in with the black, the lamp black again, right here. And just at the ends, and then just slightly coming up. I'm not totally filling it in, I just want to add a little bit so it looks like it's whatever light is reflecting on it is, that's what it is. So I'll color in the 7 before I forget about it. So I have ivory, it's the same thing I did with the others, and then raw umber. Color it in like that. So I have my gel pen here, the Pilot Juice, and the way she writes her 7 has a line right in the middle of it. So I have the clear Sakura Stardust number 700, and I'm just gonna put it on the ivory balls part here. I might, like after I'm done, go back throughout this illustration and see if I can add any more embellishments, some more sparkles. So I'm just gonna leave it here for day 7. I'm thinking that day 8 is the other doorway, which is right here. So with day 8, it's just gonna be this part right here. I'm gonna do the rest of the snow along with 8. So yeah, so with day 8, I'm gonna finish up the snow along with the doorway, the brooms, and that window. And then when we come to day 10, since it's just this little window right here, I'm going to do the snow here also, in the walkway here, and then also add the white Posca for all of the snow on day 10. So day 21 would be the mailbox and the snowman. So yeah, so we are done with day 7. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you had fun seeing my coloring here in Miss Chihiro or Mr. Chihiro Shiomi's advent calendar. Take care, everyone. Keep safe and healthy, and happy colorings. Bye-bye.